Rashida Strober is the only person in the world to focus exclusively on dark skin and has been doing so since 1998, as demonstrated by a 20-year body of work. Meet the founder and inventor of the first movement in history for dark skin, Rashida Strober, the world's first and only dark skin activist, founder of dark skin activism in 1998. She's interviewed in Harlem after her show on the Dark Skin Activist Tour.
All right, so I am here with Rashida Strober, finally getting a chance to meet her face to face. She's been on my show twice. Me and Unique. Unique should be logging on soon. And, there were a few people that didn't get a chance to hear the interview, which they can log on and see. Who is that? See, I can't even see. Because I'm so what? Heather Shack. Okay, so let me just say something about Heather really quickly. Heather enjoyed you so much the first time that you were on the show. She was actually one of the ones that was like, no, she has to come back. But thank you, Heather. And so I don't know, Heather, if you have a question, but we don't have a lot of time. But if you don't have a question that you want to pose, I just want to start off with a question that I've asked Rashida a million times before, which is what inspired her to do a dark-skinned woman's revenge. So in case y'all didn't hear the answer on my show, she can answer now.
Just my life experiences of wanting to tell my truth. That's really wanting to tell my truth.
In 1998, Rashida Strober created dark skin activism, the first movement in history to advocate for dark skinned people, and called herself the dark skin activist. Rashida created the phrases dark skin activist and dark skin activism. Rashida also coined the word darkism. She's the first person in recorded history to create a movement of this kind. She is the first artist, author, actress, YouTuber, and social commentator to focus her work only on dark skin, and has been doing so since 1998. She's written more books on dark skin than anyone in the world. Her books can be found at darkskinactivist.com. Rashida has been touring the country since 2006, giving Darkism lectures and performances of her play. For bookings, go to darkskinactivist.com. Books include A Dark-Skinned Girl's Triumph, the Rashida Strober Story, Darkism, 25 Ways Dark-Skinned People Are Discriminated Against, How to Be the Hottest Dark-Skinned Chick on the Planet, the first motivational book for dark-skinned females, A Dark-Skinned Woman's Revenge, the book and the play, Token Dark Girl, the It Dark Girl of the Moment, by the dark-skinned activist Rashida Strober. Now, the 20-year legacy of the dark-skinned activist continues. So for more information on Rashida's 20-plus years, more than any human being on the planet, as the world's first and only dark-skinned activist, visit darkskinactivist.com. Make sure you share, donate, and sign up for the course. Now, that reminds me, on April 23rd, folks, and I'm gonna go live here on Facebook here. Let my people on Facebook. There we go. We're live. What's going on, y'all? I'm live on Facebook. I'm actually live on YouTube. I'm live on 2 platforms, and I want to ask you guys to make sure that you like this video, make sure that you share this video, and the most important thing, if you want to find out the difference between colorism and darkism. And by the way, guys, I want to let everybody know, if you're seeing double screens here, it is because I am actually live on my Facebook and I'm actually live on my YouTube channel. So you can watch me anywhere. Now let's get to this course. Let's get to the first course to ever go into detail on darkism, not just darkism, because I realized that I have to also give you the history of colorism, because there's a lot of people out there who do not understand the differentiation between darkism and between colorism. And so, off the top, I want to ask people that are watching this video, make sure you share this video, because it contains information on how you can register for the upcoming Understanding Darkism course that is coming up this coming Tuesday, April 23rd. And then I'm going to be following up with another Understanding Darkism course, which is going to be on May 21st. And that's at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I am heavily promoting this Understanding Darkism course, because within this course, We're going to clear it up. We're going to clear up. Here's the thing. There are a lot of what I call colorism frauds. Okay. They have infiltrated, and what they have done is they've not been honest. And one of the things that I wanted to do with this course, Understanding Darkism, is I wanted to clear up all of the misconceptions about what colorism is versus what darkism is. And everybody that's watching, you need to take this course. Real quick, how can you take this course? It's very easy to do. Now, the April 23rd course, some people might want to call it a seminar. I'm going to be teaching that course coming up tomorrow. Yes, it's not too late for you to register. What I'm going to do is go ahead, and this is for people that are watching me on YouTube. You can see that this is the course sign up page. People that are watching me on Facebook, I'm going to go ahead and drop the link inside of the comment section. And the links are actually already in the description to all of the lives that I'm doing. So it's very easy to find. Now, what I will tell you about the April 23rd Understanding Darkism course, number one, anybody anywhere in the world can watch. It's open to anybody, okay? You can watch just like you guys are watching me right now from your home. You can take this Understanding Darkism seminar / course from the comfort of your own home, okay? So here's what I want you guys to do. I want you to go to the course page and sign up, because the April 23rd course, which is tomorrow, is the introductory course offering. Excuse me. It's $79.99. It's cheap at this point. It's going to go back to the original price on May 21st. So if you want to get in on this course where I am going in depth, giving you the real truth like nobody else. People have plagiarized, ripped off, stolen my work. Mainly it's been Black women, but this Black woman is going to give you guys some ethics. I'm going to be honest with you, just like I've always done. I'm going to answer the question that a lot of people have, the burning question. Well, Rashida, the dark-skinned activist, tell us, what is the difference between colorism and darkism? There is a difference. There is a distinct difference between colorism and darkism. And the reason I can tell you that, this is what we have to learn how to do. Let me preface this with saying, as Black people within the intellectual and academic community, we have lost respect for Black creators and Black academics. And I know that because I'm a dark-skinned woman who has created a new paradigm, unlike people like I pointed out Thomas Kuhn in one of my other lives, who is a white intellectual. I pointed out people like Karl Marx. These people are respected by their own, okay? They're respected for what they have actually created. And so as the creator of this paradigm called darkism, which comes out of dark-skinned activism, first of all, we got to set the ground rules. You have to respect what I created. I am the creator of the darkism paradigm, which is why I decided to teach the course. What better way for people to understand what darkism is versus what colorism is than to hear it from the person that actually created it, the person that actually laid down the foundation and the groundwork. So that is why I created this course. And from the outset, we have to learn to respect Black academians, Black intellectuals, dark-skinned female academians, and dark-skinned female intellectuals. This is a lane that Rashida Strober created. And a lot of y'all say, well, you know what? You're a narcissist. Call me whatever you wanted. I only care about facts. This dark-skinned lane that no other Black female cared about except for Cola Booth is something that I created. Whether people like me or not, that's not the issue. I don't even care about that. What I care about is what is honest, what is truthful, what is factual. So we have to first lay the groundwork of respect. And I want to say shout out to everybody that's respecting me as an intellectual, because the credentials are there. People are always, I have people come at me, try to attack me. Well, what are your credentials? Well, I have a bachelor's degree in history and a master's degree in political science that I work for. I work for this. Nobody gave it to me. I didn't sleep with the professor. I didn't use light skin privilege. I, as a dark skinned woman, I actually had to go and work my ass off and use this. So at the outset, I want to let everybody know, if you take this course, you are going to have to respect my intellectualism, my creativeness. You are going to have to respect the fact that I am the creator of this paradigm called Darkism. It is a new paradigm that has never been done before. And as I stated before, white intellectuals, this is what goes on in academia. Anybody that's gone to school, has a college degree from an accredited university, if you've gone to the master's level or the level of a PhD, you know that white male theorists, they create new paradigms all the time. In fact, Thomas Kuhn, who I mentioned earlier, because I'm an honest person and I'm an academic, I give credit to where it's due. Thomas Kuhn is the person that came up with the very phrase paradigm, the word paradigm. Okay, but the white males get respected for it. So as I sat in my political science courses as a graduate student and listening to the lectures and the theories and reading the works of these white males, I thought to myself, why can't I, as a Black woman, create it? But I get pushback from Black people because you think that because I'm dark skinned that I don't have the creativity, the intellect, the wherewithal, the discipline to create something new from scratch. But I'm here to bust through that. And I'm here to say you're going to have to respect, number one, dark skin activism. Darkism comes out of dark skin activism. And anyone that is really, truthfully and honestly within themselves wants to understand what dark skin activism is and how it impacts Black people, and for anybody that wants to really understand what Darkism is, this new paradigm that I created, I'm going to go into way more detail, of course, in my course/seminar on understanding Darkism. For anybody that wants to understand what Darkism is and why I created it, take this course. Because let me tell you, as an academic, and I'm an academic first, an academic and an artist first, nobody can take that away from me. Y'all can hate on me all y'all want. There's only one dark-skinned activist, nobody else, no other Black female. You didn't create this. I'm taking my credit. And it's sad that I got to do this, but this is the life of a dark-skinned woman. When people want to shut you down and discount you, I will not allow that to happen. I will not drop dead and then y'all give me my credit and y'all monetize my creation. That ain't gonna happen. I'm gonna fight intellectual, because this is an intellectual battle with my own Black people. So we must understand, number one, that Darkism, as an intellectual, studying what I call the colorism scholarly literature, which I spent years studying, it did not address the unique and specific problem that dark-skinned people face. In academia, if you have ever, again, for those of you, I'm giving you some, putting you up on some game, teaching you something new for those of you who may be considering getting a master's degree or getting a PhD. If you have ever taken a graduate level program, you know that what you're looking for is gaps in the literature or gaps in that particular field of study. And honestly, I really wasn't looking for it. I was just completely fascinated before I even started studying the colorism scholarly literature. Because understand one thing, and I'm going to go into detail in the Understanding Darkism, of course, that dark skin activism was created before I began to study the colorism scholarly literature. As a result of creating dark skin activism, it was a natural thing for me as an academic, as an intellectual, to continue to study. It was natural to continue to develop. And so as I began to study the colorism scholarly literature, I realized that there was a gap in the literature. While it was fantastic in terms of defining, and God bless Alice Walker, in terms of defining skin tone discrimination, it left a gap in the literature for describing the unique circumstances that dark-skinned people face worldwide. And as a graduate student, my thesis, and you guys, I put this online already For the haters out there that's mad because I got a master's degree, and I'm not even bragging about it, but you're the ones that's mad. Because again, that's darkism. You think that I'm too stupid as a dark-skinned woman to even obtain a master's degree. But for those of you that are interested, if you Google the University of South Florida Scholarly Commons Rashida Strober thesis, I did my thesis on the dark-skinned people of Sierra Leone. And I was particularly interested in how what I call now these policies that are systemic economic darkism, how it impacted the dark-skinned people of Sierra Leone. And as I continued to study, what I realized is there was a gap that the colorism scholarly literature could not fulfill. Y'all should be paying me for this right now. I ain't gonna give y'all too much because I done gave y'all free. And what have black women done? They watched me, they mocked me, then they motherfucking copied me. I gotta throw that in there. Y'all ain't gonna get no cussing in the actual. But this is my YouTube, this is my Facebook Live. Yeah, sometimes I cuss. Get over it. I'm giving you the real me. And that's the same thing you fuckers hate on, the same thing you wish you was, but you're not the dark-skinned activist. I just gotta throw that in there. You know, y'all know I gotta throw that in there. I gotta throw that in there. Yep, I gotta throw that. I wouldn't be me if I didn't throw that in there. You're not the motherfucking dark-skinned activist. It's only one person could do what I do. You can't do what I do because God gave this to me to do. So once again, as I began to study in detail the colorism scholarly literature, let me tell you, there was a gap. And again, intellectuals, researchers, academic researchers are always looking for gaps in the literature in order to be able to add to the solutions. And the gap for me was, this is not enough. Colorism is not enough, even though I'm thankful and grateful for Alice Walker and for Cola Booth, the only two people I respect, and Wallace Thurman by default, even though I don't think he was ahead of his time. But it wasn't enough. So that's why I decided, I'm going to create a paradigm using Thomas Kuhn's word. And I'm going to create a paradigm shift. And I'll be honest about it. I'm creating a paradigm shift from colorism to darkism. Because darkism addresses the unique circumstances that dark-skinned people face. Y'all should be paying me for this. I ain't finna give y'all too much. Y'all gotta take my course, Understanding Darkism, where you will begin to understand the difference between colorism versus darkism. Now, I'm not gonna allow people who have not even, if you haven't read my book, if you haven't taken my course, you're not gonna determine what darkism is because you didn't create it. I have a person that's doing that now, and you're incorrect. You do not know what you're talking about. Why? Because you can't humble yourself enough. You got to have a little bit of humility. Just like when I was studying colorism, it required humility for me to sit down and read and understand these intellectuals who have taken their time to research and then share their research with the masses. So who are you to come in and tell me what my paradigm is? I have people do this and it makes no sense. It makes no sense when you didn't put in the work, when you didn't develop it. So humble yourself. Humble yourself. Taking the Understanding Darkism course is a way to humble yourself. Okay, let's get that clear. So now, Dennis Nelson, shout out to you, said that is true. New intellectual findings are not respected in today's society. But let me tell you what happens. When a motherfucker dies, people want to take their work like Marxism. Prime example, wasn't respected in his time. Okay, I'm not saying you're a Marxist. I'm just telling you what the facts are. You can do your own research on this. It wasn't respected in its time. Now we got all these people running around here talking about, oh, I'm a Marxist. But the man wasn't even respected in his time. Y'all not gonna do that to me because I'm gonna use every single resource that I have at my hand through social media, the internet, and whatever other platforms I can use to disseminate this true and righteous information on what darkism is. Now it's on y'all to take up the responsibility of educating yourself. This is why I'm putting this information out here. So once again, On April 23rd, tomorrow, I am going to be teaching. This is not a recorded course. I am going to be teaching a live course called Understanding Darkism. The link is right here in the description box to both the Facebook Live. There's actually the event on Facebook Live. I'm sorry, on Facebook. All you got to do is type in Understanding Darkism and it's going to come up. The link is there where you can go and register for the course. Now, the course is set at the introductory rate of $79.99. I can tell you right now, the May 21st course, the price is going up to its regular price. But the good thing about it, the May 21st course includes the book, Darkism, 25 Ways Dark-Skinned People Are Discriminated Against, because the course requires that you read the book, Darkism, 25 Ways Dark-Skinned People Are Discriminated Against. It's required. Just like if you were to take a course at a university or a college where they have required reading, there is no difference between this understanding. That's why I said this is what we have to develop, a level of respect. This is the Dark Skin Activism University online. This is the Dark Skin Activism University. Okay, so I want you guys to respect that. And if you really want to gain a concrete understanding of what this darkism thing is all about and the differences between colorism and darkism in detail, hear it from the creator's mouth, where you're going to be able to ask questions, all of that. On tomorrow, I highly encourage you and compel you to go and register for the course. Once again, it is tomorrow, which is April 23rd at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, anybody anywhere in the world can take this course. Why? Because it's online. This is an online course. And the reason why I made it online, because I could have easily decided to, do it at a building. But I decided that, well, I want as many people as possible to have access to this course. So I decided to bring the course online. So once again, guys, the registration link is right there. For those of you that are watching me on YouTube, I'm going to go to my website, darkskinactivist.com, where you can sign up for the May 21st course. Okay. And this is the one that actually includes the book. And excuse me, from here on out, I'm going to stop the screen sharing here, but because you guys can see this already, you know where the page links are on YouTube. So I'm kind of just going back and forth so you can see, but you would just click here to register for the May 21st course. And I'm going to stop the screen sharing right there so everybody will be able to see me on both Facebook and on YouTube. Take advantage of this. Take advantage of this, because let me tell you something. It's been a long time coming. I cannot tell y'all, Ramon Bunton, you crazy. You said, I love when you cuss. You crazy. You funny as hell. I want to go live with you one day. I invite you to go live with me one day. No, seriously. I want to say shout out real quickly to every single person that's watching here off of YouTube and Facebook. I'm looking at the chat now. LMAO at Esau. You said, hi, Rashida. What's going on? Thank you for watching. I'm not going to I'm not going to entertain that, because some people come on here with their negativity, but there's only one dark skinned activist, Rashida Strober. There's only one dark skinned activist, Rashida Strober, and these other people cannot do what I do. They cannot. They can try it, but when you write all the books that I've had, which is the most books on dark skin than anyone in the world, which Black women have read and copied, when you go back to 98 and create the first platform, when you create a one-woman show about dark skin, you got to actually have talent to do that, and perform 5 characters. When you do all the things that I have done, which is the most important thing, going back to 1998 and creating a platform, then I can respect you. I don't respect any other Black woman except for Cola Booth, that talks about colorism or darkism. I don't respect none, because the rest of these Black women have stolen from Rashida Strober. Say it with me. Any Black woman that you hear talking about colorism or darkism, which darkism, I actually created that. Any Black woman that you hear talking about colorism and darkism has stolen from Rashida Strober. They did not get this from anybody else. They just don't want to give the credit. Amara La Negra, somebody brought her up. Lisa, I don't know if you coming on here trying to throw shade, because some of y'all be saying stuff and you try to antagonize me. And I'm not sure if that's where you coming from, but I'm just throwing that out there. I don't care how many shows Amara La Negra goes on. The fact is, I created dark skin activism in 1998. Rashida Strober did that. Rashida Strober blew up dark skin activism in 2015 with the beef that I had with Kendrick Lamar. The Breakfast Club made me Donkey of the Day in 2015 for calling myself the dark skin activist. And then Amara La Negra and her handlers, they apparently watched that and ripped off my work. That's the facts. So you can throw that out there, but the facts are going to still remain. And that's the beauty of me teaching this Darkism, Understanding Darkism online course, because I get to tell the truth. So in a sea of all these Black women who are stealing my work, who are taking from me, pretending that they started the colorism discussion, the beauty of this course, Understanding Darkism, is I get to tell the truth, and I get to do it as much as I want on my own platform. I can go on other people's platform, but I got my own platform where I can continue to disseminate the truth. That's the beauty of it. You can't stop me from doing that. Nobody can stop me. So let Amara La Negra and anybody else go on platforms. Rashida Strober runs this shit. I run it. I runs this shit. I'm the queen of colorism, the queen of darkism, the queen of dark skin activism, the queen of dark skin. And that's what it is. Rashida Strober, it's only one. And anybody with common sense, based upon the dates, they know that everything that I'm saying is true. This is common sense. This is not anything that you can't verify. This is not anything where I'm just sitting up here talking just because I want to talk about somebody and have something bad to say about somebody. No, you can go back and look at dates and look at my track record and my long history of creating it. But again, instead of Black people, this is why Black people, we will never have a good, solid relationship. Black people have not given me my credit. Instead, what Black people have done is allow other Black women to rip me off and steal from me. But the beauty of it is that I actually control it through doing things like presenting my Darkism course, where I tell the truth. I get to set the agenda. Amara La Negra, you don't set no fucking agenda because you're not the dark skin activist. The dark skin activist actually sets the agenda. Let's get that straight. So once again, on April 23rd, which is tomorrow, at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm going to be teaching the very first Understanding Online Darkism course. That's what I'm going to be teaching. I have put the links in the chat box, the description box. You guys can go and sign up for it. You guys can register for it. I advise you to register for it right now. And also, I'm telling you another thing. I'm not going to say too much about this, but I have a campaign that I am working on to disseminate the truth about how Black women called me crazy, but then stole my work. And if anybody is interested in joining that particular campaign, if you want the truth to be told about how Rashida Strober was mocked, how Rashida Strober received death threats for introducing the topic of colorism to the world, and then Black women called me crazy, but then they turn around and created channels and they're going on TV and platforms stealing my work. If you want to be a part of telling the truth about that, then you know what to do. Contact me. And I want to say shout out to the people that have already contacted me, that are in solidarity with me. You can contact me very easily. If you go to my website, darkskinactivist.com, all you got to do, you'll scroll down and my email address is right there. My email address is darkskinisbeautifulcampaign@gmail.com. darkskinisbeautifulcampaign@gmail.com. Yeah, so that's what it is, y'all. I am going to be seeing you guys on tomorrow. Thank you. You're right, Ramon Bonton. That's another thing, and that's not even something that I tried to do. See, these other women are fake. They've stolen my platform to create work for themselves, a storyline for themselves, but I didn't have to do that. Mine is authentic and real. So I'm gonna read what you said. You are always going to go down in hip hop history, No one can take that away because of Kendrick. You said Kendrick midget ass. Funny. That's your word. But you're right about that. There's a lot of truth to that. And as a result of that, and that's a part of it. That's a part of the actual history of it. That's all a part of the history. And that's why all of the lies is going to come out. Because after that time, Black women started copying me. After that time, you see the Amara La Negras. You see Black women popping up on YouTube. They never did it before. They only did it after Rashida put the colorism, the dark skin discussion on the map. Black women copied me. That's a part of the history. So it's all going to come back to the dark skin activists. But because I'm alive and well and I can control the narrative, I'm doing that. And I'm doing that too through my understanding Darkism course, which is going to take place tomorrow, Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Go ahead and sign up. I've got the links there. Now, I'm also going to be teaching a May 21st course, so you can catch that course as well. But I will tell you that this course that's going down on April 23rd, which is tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, this is the introductory course. Okay? This is the introductory course. All right. So get it now while you can get it at this particular price. And I'm going to throw the link here on Facebook. And that's pretty much it. It is the world's first and only dark-skinned activist, Rashida Strober. Black women can copy me all they want to all day, but it's only one, numero uno, one creator, originator of the first lane, the first platform, the first movement in history for dark skin, known as dark skin activism, created not on the internet, not on reality TV, not on Love and Hip Hop, in 1998 at St. Petersburg College. In 1998, St. Petersburg College, Rashida Strober created the first platform before anybody thought about it. Everybody wrote dark skin off, but not Rashida. I created it. I own it. The very first lane for dark skin, known as dark skin activism. Make sure y'all share this video if you're on Facebook. And I want to thank y'all for watching. darkskinactivist.com. All right, so that's Facebook. I am done with Facebook. Some people on Facebook probably want to come and join me and watch me on YouTube. I'm just waiting for that to post. Get that out of here. I'm just, hey, Daryl Phil, I feel, thank you for watching. My computer sometimes runs slow when I'm on both Facebook and on YouTube. But yes, okay, so I've closed out the Facebook. So for the people that are on YouTube, once again, I just want to remind you guys, hey, Raydell Brown, I just want to remind you guys, hey, everybody that's watching, even the people that are not commenting, I appreciate you still for watching. Make sure you share the video. Make sure you like it. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you share this information. And most importantly, go ahead and register for the course. April 23rd, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. Anybody, anywhere in the world can take this course where you're going to begin to understand the difference between colorism and darkism, as only the dark-skinned activist can teach it and do it the right way, the righteous way, the honest way, the real way. The world's first and only dark-skinned activist, Rashida Strober. And once again, I want to thank you guys kindly for taking your time to watch, because I gotta go ahead and get out of here. But thank you guys for taking the time to watch. Rashida Strober is the only person in the world to focus exclusively on dark skin and has been doing so since 1998, as demonstrated by a 20-year body of work. Meet the founder and inventor of the first movement in history for dark skin, Rashida Strober, the world's first dark skin activist, founder of dark skin activism, created in 1998. She is interviewed in Harlem after her show on the Dark Skin Activist Tour.
All right. So I am here with Rashida Strober, finally getting a chance to meet her face to face.
Yep.
We have, she's been on my show twice.
Yep.
Me and Unique.
Yep.
Unique should be logging on soon. And, you know, there were a few people that didn't get a chance to hear the interview, which they can log on and see. Who is that? See, I can't even see. Because I'm so much. Heather Shack. Okay, so let me just say something about Heather really quickly. Heather enjoyed you so much the first time that you were on the show. She was actually one of the ones that was like, no, she has to come back. But thank you, Heather. And so I don't know, Heather, if you have a question, but we don't have a lot of time. But if you don't have a question that you want to pose, I just want to start off with a question that I've asked Rashida a million times before, which is what inspired her to do a dark-skinned woman's revenge. So in case y'all didn't hear the answer on my show, she can answer now.
Yeah, just my life experiences of wanting to tell my truth. That's really wanting to tell my truth.
Real quick before I go, I want to leave with these words here. In 2015, and I'm going to do a specific live about this because this is very important to the phases of dark skin activism. A light-skinned black man told me in 2015 that someone was going to watch me in the industry, in the entertainment industry, and they were going to get a dark-skinned woman to watch me, study me, look at my website, read my books, all behind the scenes, and go regurgitating what I have said. This was in 2015, pre-Amara La Negra, pre any dark-skinned woman or light-skinned woman that talks about this stuff on the internet. And that's what happened. I want people to keep this in mind. And I'm going to keep saying this. I'm going to keep reminding you guys of this so you know the truth about the colorism frauds that's out there. And I truly believe deep in my heart that this same light-skinned black man who told me this, because he's in the entertainment industry, I believe because I wouldn't do what you wanted me to do, that you were behind helping to orchestrate other black women, the use of other black women to rip off, steal, plagiarize, copy all of the hard work that I have done. So when you see Amara La Negra, keep this in mind, what I'm telling you. Keep this in mind, that a light-skinned black man told me during the Kendrick Lamar debacle, when that Kendrick Lamar debacle that I created over colorism went viral. He said, Rashida, somebody in the entertainment industry is going to find a dark-skinned woman to copy you. Hence the Amara La Negras. I'm going to do a live on this. Keep watching, but make sure you sign up for my Darkism course, Understanding Darkism course, coming up tomorrow, April 21st. And then I have another one, April 23rd. And then I have another one coming up on May 21st. The world's first and only dark skin activist, Rashida Strober. In 1998, Rashida Strober created dark skin activism, the first movement in history to advocate for dark skinned people, and called herself the dark skin activist. Rashida created the phrases dark skin activist and dark skin activism. Rashida also coined the word darkism. She is the first person in recorded history to create a movement for dark skin. She is the first artist, author, actress, YouTuber, and social commentator to focus her work only on dark skin, and has been doing so since 1998. She's written more books on dark skin than anyone in the world. Her books can be found at darkskinactivist.com. Rashida has been touring the country since 2006, giving darkism lectures and performances of her play. For bookings, go to darkskinactivist.com.